You ever notice how whenever the man likes the woman 10 times more, that relationship will end up lasting?
So get the man in your DMs. Right? That's the solution, right? Get the man in your DMs. The man that's been hitting you up for the last 3 years, talking himself in his DMs, looking at every single story post that you've got, right? And I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you, right? I'm looking at you. Hit him up. Say yes to him. That ugly guy that matched with you on the app, that guy that came up to you at 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 7-Eleven, the guy that came up to you at the gas station that freaked you out, that had your heart skipping a beat, but just turned out he just wanted to pump your gas, right? He was missing some teeth. His teeth were yellowed. He stunk, but he was into you. Go. That's the guy. That's the guy that loves you 10 times. He loves you already. He hasn't said a word to you. He loves you already. You haven't replied to him since accepting him or allowing him to be one of your orbiters. Hasn't said anything to you since. Since. Get that guy. That's the solution, right? If you want someone that wants you that much, and I really don't think women do. I think it's a talking point. It sounds good, but realistically, you don't want someone that is going to run their very existence through you. What do you think we should eat? Where do you think we should go on vacation? What type of socks should I buy? You think I should take this job? You think I should tell Bill how I really feel? Do you think I should talk to this person? What type of gas should I get? Do you think this bread is good or this bread is better? Do you think I'm getting fat? Baby, what do you need? You don't want that type of life. It sounds good because what you're really afraid of is leverage, of losing power in this weird dynamic where you shifted it because you're afraid to be hurt. This is the best way you want to see to protect yourself. That if I don't care as much as he does, or I care very little, if this thing blows up because I'm thinking catastrophically that it will end, I will be able to protect myself. And he will be willing to ignore reason, ignore my faults, ignore where I fall short, and not hold me to task. I want things easier. I want to keep myself safe, but I want the benefits of a relationship, which is inherently a risk. If you want to be safe, you stay by yourself, you stay alone. That's a very simple thing. But you don't want that. You want all the benefits of someone in your life, but without the commitment to that person, without that person having the ability, the very real ability to hurt you. You open yourself up, they open themselves up, they leave themselves vulnerable to you. That's how it is. You don't like it because you feel like men have power and leverage in other areas, but emotionally, that should be yours. And if you can get him emotionally, you can lead him by the nose. It's just that you're scared. You're scared of being hurt, and that's a fine that's a fine and understandable thing that has happened in your life. But the truth is, you were responsible for that. Yeah, he hurt you. That guy in 11th grade and 12th grade, he hurt you, and therefore this is how you've been. Or that guy that hurt you 12 minutes earlier, you're still responsible for you. There's no closure. There's no thing. There's no karma that can come and hold him to task and say because he did wrong by you, you should now get revenge, or this will now happen to him. Life isn't like that. Doesn't matter what your astrology chart says. Doesn't matter what moon or star thing he was born under or you were. Doesn't matter. Fact is, it's trying to play it as in who likes whom more is going to be how these relationships work. If you're saying that these relationships tend to work in turn, and the idea is because they're long lasting, well, that's a very easy thing to suss out. Men don't tend to break up relationships, even how awful they are. 7% of divorces are filed by women. 90 if they're college educated. Women will walk away and tear up something they're unhappy with for good reasons, for real reasons, for imagined reasons, for reasons of thinking that life would be better with someone else, for their attention not getting something that they deem they need. Whatever the case, men tend to stick around. Is he happy? Why would that not be a measure of a successful relationship rather than just time. If we had those, if we could suss some of that reasoning out and saying, well, he likes you 10 times more than you like him, but is he happy? You want his bar for being happy, for being content to just being with you. And you can do that while doing everything else to the absolute minimal. I'm just here. We're technically a couple. We're technically married. That's enough for him. But you aren't happy. It's this thing of trying to find out who likes whom more. To me, that's the determinant of a successful marriage. It's just silly. It's absolutely silly. Guys, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one.